The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello, I would like to speak to you on the subject of the world's next great catastrophe.
You are listening to the Horrible Gamers podcast.
Hey, it's Matt Bradford with Video Game Outsiders, and you are listening to Horrible Gamers. One of those words is accurate. Which one is it?
This is Wingman709 from This Xbox Life, and you are listening to Horrible Gamers Podcast, where I go every week for all things horrible.
This is Tedekin from ZombieCast and the creator of Combat Kids, and you are listening to Horrible Gamers Podcast, but really you should probably stop listening and go watch Combat Kids again.
Guys, it's Freeman from ZombieCast and Knuckleballer Radio, and you're listening to Horrible Gamers Podcast. It makes you realize, you know what? You're not so bad at gaming. These guys should try board games. This is what you want. This is what you...
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, episode 123. What? 123. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching live on Facebook. Thank you. And to watch us live, just go over to facebook.com and search for Horrible Gamers Podcast page. We have a page. We go live. We post it on there. We share it to the group as well, which is Horrible Gamers Community. And you should go join that because it's fucking awesome. And with that being said, I would like to welcome Cesar Salazar Camacho to the group, as well as Ryan Huffin, Zach Yargan, Nick Zauer, Matt fucking something, Travis Nicole Foster, and Mark Anthony.
Grabowski, I believe.
I don't know his books. Matt fucking something. And, ladies and gentlemen, that was the voice of my favorite snow Mexican, Ryan Gibson. Welcome back, Ryan.
Do you know what a snow Mexican says to say yes?
What?
We.
Oh, you fucking snow Mexican. And, ladies and gentlemen, we also have from the best coast, the coast that gets super high now, the full fucking weed legalized coast of the United States, Gunny Chief. Welcome back, Gunny.
What's up, man? Yeah, we're all high up over here in California now.
West Coast.
Oh, wow, man. How high are you right now, Gunny?
We're all high and just rioting the streets because of it.
Oh, wow. That doesn't sound like something a pothead would do.
It's that good stuff.
And live from Michigan, the guy that couldn't come to the show last week because he took a nap and he slept in too much. From 8 Mile, Eric. Welcome back, Eric.
What's up?
What's up, Eric?
I voted for King Trump, so that means that I'm super racist now.
You voted for King Trump?
King Trump.
King Trump 16?
Yeah, dog.
Guys, as you may or may not know, Trump won. You probably know this by now. There's no way you don't know this by now.
Wait.
Who
won?
Who won?
Who's that guy? What? He won what?
Do you know Harambe got 11,000 votes?
Harambe, dude, yeah. No, 11 million. Or 11,000 or 11 million?
I heard 11,000.
Yeah, 11,000.
That's pretty sad.
That's a lot of votes for a dead gorilla.
Yeah.
Damn, you know what? All I care about.
I wish the dead gorilla would have won. That would have been awesome.
No.
Oh man.
Yes, that would have been fantastic. That would have been.
What were you gonna say, Gunny?
50 I would say all I care about is how this will make gaming great again.
Yeah. If I'm gonna run for president, guys, in 2020, I promise everybody free PSVRs.
Yes. There we go.
2020.
Everybody gets a 3DS.
And
everybody gets free Wii U's too, because they're gonna be like overstocked. Get rid of those. Give them away to everybody. Woo, guys! We are broadcasting live from the great Trump nation.
Not completely.
It's about to be, man. But yeah, guys, let's talk about video games, because video games is what you're here to listen about. And guys, I've been playing a game this week. I actually went back this week and played a game. That's a very old game, but it's a very good game. and that is Mass Effect 2. What? Yes, I went back to play Mass Effect 2, guys. That game actually holds up pretty good for being a 360 game.
Does it?
I'm surprised.
I was
Yeah,
wondering
like,
about that. I was wondering how it still how it felt.
it holds up very well. I mean, I was playing it and I was like, yeah, this doesn't really seem that dated. I mean, there's certain mechanics about it. The shooting kind of feels a little weird. The whole, like, have your character squads, you use their abilities and all that shit kind of feels a little weird. Um, but it looks pretty good. It runs. There's some parts of it that I'm like, oh, that looks pretty old. But I mean, it runs pretty good for the most part.
Yeah.
And all the DLC is there, and I had a lot of it. But there's one DLC that I didn't have for Mass Effect, I think 3, which is Cerberus Network, or Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, I think that was for
Cerberus Network.
Mass Effect 2.
Wasn't that the season pass?
Was it the season pass?
I can't remember. I think
'Cause
that
there's-
was something you
No.
got if you pre-ordered it, but you could buy it
Yeah.
later.
Because it says Cerberus Network something update, and then it said part 1, then it said part 2, and they sell them separately, and they're each $15, and I did not know what the fuck they were. And
It
I
was
like,
for
oh,
Mass Effect 2.
I'm not gonna pay $15 for each one of the $30 for 2 fucking DLCs.
Yeah, I can't
No way.
remember what exactly it was.
I think they said they added a couple story missions or DLC or achievements or some fucking shit. I don't know.
The Cerberus
Anyway.
Network in 3 gave you that extra character that you got for pre-ordering. I know that much. I remember there was an extra character that you could get that you didn't get unless you pre-ordered. It was and it was a pretty important guy too. He was like a Rasta guy, Rasta lizard guy or some shit like that. I can't remember.
I don't know, man. I didn't pre-order Mass Effect 3, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I remember having that.
Anyways, guys, I went back to play that. That was cool, fun times, whatever. But I also played another old game. I don't know why, but my brother bought this game like 2 weeks ago, and it was on my system. It would, auto downloads to home consoles or whatever. And that was Jurassic Park, that Telltale game from when did that game come out? 2010, 2009.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, you can tell it's old, but it's a Telltale game. It's actually pretty cool because I've always liked Jurassic Park, and I don't know, the story seems kind of okay so far. Still on episode 1. I don't know where it's gonna go from there. Is it good? Have you guys played that?
I never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's like a Jurassic Park game, but it's like Telltale made it, so like
It was before
It's
Telltale was making good games, though. It was an okay game. You might like it. I don't know. I didn't play it. I think I
could
only
definitely
played like a little bit of it.
I could tell that it was definitely before Telltale made The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Because the controls seem very clunky, and some of the shit they make you do, like hold LB and hold RB and press A and rotate the sticks. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? This shit's complicated, man. So some of the shit they did is kind of like weird. So I could tell it was definitely before they did The Walking Dead. Not just because the way it looks, but also the way the controls and the quick time events are. There's kind of just random button prompts at some points. There's a point where it like has you press Y and then press A, then press Y, then press X, then press B, then press right trigger, left trigger, RB. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
And you have to do it like really, really fast. Like just keep pressing all of them really, really fast. I'm like, this makes no fucking sense. But guys, that was that. I also went back, played more Call of Duty, guys. And guys, I have to say one thing. I played Zombies like a motherfucker. Zombies is fucking good. I enjoyed it. It's fun. And one thing that I have to say is, me personally as a COD player, no matter how many CODs I've played, I've never liked zombies ever. Like, I would play them once in a while, but I never really went to that mode to just play that mode because I enjoyed that mode so much. I would always kind of skip it, I had a lot of friends that would actually play it a lot and be really good at it. I was never that good at it. But in this game, the Spaceland zombies or whatever, the theme park zombies, they're fun to kill. It seems like it's smooth. It just feels good. It's a cool set up. And fucking Hasselhoff is the DJ, dude. He's like playing music and shit in his little booth, and you can go up there and talk to him. And he'll talk to you and be like, "Hey, how's it going? You need to go do this," and then you fucking go do it or whatever. And then at some point, if you collect all the parts to the robot, there's a robot in the park, and you build the robot, Hasselhoff actually comes out of the booth and helps you fight the zombies, and he's really good. So he'll come down with like his gun and fuck all the zombies up, and then once that round is over or whatever, he'll go back to his little booth. But he'll come down eventually, like here and there, and help you out. But as you all know, I don't know if anybody has beat the zombies, because I don't think zombies you can never beat it, right? It's just
There's no ending.
there's horde mode. I mean, that's it, right?
I don't know.
Just,
to be honest, I've never played that much of a zombies mode.
because I mean,
Actually,
you do a lot.
I know there was in Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
There was an ending.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like in
There
some
has
of
to
those
be,
modes,
man.
there is.
Huh. I wonder if there is an ending to this one, because, I mean, my brother was pretty far. I was watching him today play, and he was like on wave fucking 20-something. And, I mean, they had built the black robot, because the first robot that's running around is like a silver robot. Then you collect all the parts of the black robot, and you build that one. Hasselhoff comes down, and he starts helping you kill the zombies, like a fifth player. And then turn on the power to the whole park. I just didn't know what they were supposed to do next. I think you're just supposed to kind of figure it out as you keep playing it over and over and over. It's pretty crazy. And also, guys, today I went back and played with my buddies, Iams, Brink, and Rob from Random Ramblings with Rob. I played some Battlefield 1 and just had a blast for like the last 5 hours playing fucking Battlefield with them. And that game is good. At first, I was having trouble since I've been playing Call of Duty for the last week, like nonstop. The Modern Warfare Remastered, the guns feel really good on that game, and they just kill people with like 2 shots. In Battlefield, it takes way more, and I was having issues playing it. But once I got into the groove, I did well. So that was that, guys. Eric, you were gone last week. I want to know what you've been playing. Besides Gears of War, what have you been playing, sir?
Yeah, I've just been playing Gears of War 4, playing a lot of multiplayer. I just started a campaign again on Insane by myself. I'm going to try to do that. Really difficult. Died a lot.
Yourself?
Yeah. I can do it, but it's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
A long time. It was very difficult in the beginning. Like the very first level, I maybe died like 10 times because they just used the MKZ1 gun, whatever it is. It's a single fire gun. Basically, their accuracy is accurate, and they'll pop, 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 and you're dead. So, I'll try that. Been playing some Skyrim and just exploring that world, and I'm not too far into that one. I'm taking my time with it. That's it, really. I haven't been playing Titanfall too much. I haven't been playing Battlefield too much. Haven't really had time this week because of work. I've been really busy this week. I've been trying to spend time with my wife because she always works.
Okay. Awesome. What about you, Gunny? Besides getting high in California, what have you been doing this week?
Yeah, man. So I was off last week. I wasn't feeling well. I bought Titanfall 2. I don't know if I mentioned that. That was last week, I think it was, or a week before. But I haven't got a lot of time in on that. But it's fun every time I get in there. Yeah, the guns feel good. I love that attrition mode. That's probably I got to say my favorite mode on that. But I got to get a group together, man. Play with some friends because I just been on at random times playing with random people. So it's good. Yeah, playing that on Xbox. So yeah. Other than that, I bought a what do you call it? I'm trying to think of what it is on that Humble bundle that Sean Iams put on there. I think it was like for like $5 or whatever. You get like 6 different games. So one of them is the Culling with a C.
I picked that up too, Gunny.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Killing Floor, Shadow Complex Remastered. So I played a little bit of all those, and I really like that Killing Floor. It reminds me of
Left 4 Dead.
Left 4 Dead 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it about?
It's just waves of
like zombie things come in after you, and you got to kill them. Survive as long as you can.
And I like some of those zombies, man. They're pretty sick looking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It feels like an old game though. It feels like a PS2 game to me.
Yeah.
Moves a little bit smoother and quicker, but
probably because that being on PC. But I love how you get this big zombie and he's got like this accurate, rifle that he's using.
Yeah.
But it's a little silly, but it's fun. I can't figure out how to do the multiplayer on that, but maybe you can help me out on that someday, Ryan.
I haven't tried it yet, so I
I
haven't
need to
tried the
figure that out.
multiplayer. I played a couple of the single player missions that they had there.
Yeah, it's like at the end of each round, and you can go to the store and upgrade your armor, get better weapons.
Yeah,
shit like that. But the other, I did play Shadow Complex Remaster. Actually, I played that years ago, but it's still a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, just had a great time with that. So I must have played that for at least an hour. You know what else I also downloaded was Project Cars. I think there was like a free version that was on Steam. And that was actually
Steam?
Yeah. I think it's like a VR kind of thing, but you could play with a controller.
You can play that game in VR, I believe.
I think I actually enjoyed it better from the Steam version than I did on Xbox.
Yeah.
It must have been something in the settings because I think it's just way too many options on the Xbox version.
Yeah.
So you know how you could make it to where, the camera shakes and, each time you hit a bump, the camera. I don't know. It was just. I didn't like it on Xbox One, so yeah, I thought, let me try this on Steam, but I think it runs a lot better. So played a little bit of that, and one of the games I do play every night is I really like this game. I've said it before. It's that TD Battles. It's something you can get on Android or iOS. Free to play.
Is that still you're still playing that tower defense one?
I stopped playing that.
Oh.
Now I just play that the TD Battles.
What is that
custom
one?
battles?
Isn't it?
So that one's it's kind of the same thing except you can.
Okay.
You could just do you're just joining random matches and it's just player versus player.
Yeah.
Or you can just add friends on Facebook, which is what me and my son do.
Okay.
So I just give him like a generic Facebook account, and then it's like, boom. We can. We just go
Play
to battle, and it's so much fun because you figure, hey, if I want a game, he's in a different room, and we got to get our mics on, but man, when we play this, we're sitting next to each other and just having a great time.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. And every 24 hours, you can get into this thing called custom battles. I think you get better weapons, more upgrades, stuff like that. I think they're it's like $10. You can pay to have unlimited. I think I'm just going to go pay $20, man, just because I love that game so much.
Yeah.
10 for each of us. It's definitely worth it. So you guys should try it sometime, man. Jesus, get on that, man. TD
What's it
Battles,
called?
bro.
TD Battles.
Yeah, there's like a number 2 out, but we're playing the first one, which is still relevant.
One game that I like on phones that's really good is called Mushroom Wars. Mushroom Wars.
I remember you mentioned that before, yeah.
Dude, I still have that app on my phone. I mean, I know if I have apps on my phone, then I still play them. Like, for example, the other apps that I really, really enjoy is Hitman Go. That game is really fun, man. And Hitman Sniper, like it's like the Sniper Challenge basically that came out before Hitman Absolution, but it's on your phone. So you basically have like certain targets to kill, etc. Like certain things you have to do to get more challenges, to get better money, better upgrades for your guy.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Yeah, so this is the only one I've been playing that's on there, on the phones. But we play on our tablets, so.
There's also a pretty funny one called a Devil's Attorney. I don't know if you guys have played that. But if you look it up, it's on iOS. I know it has to be on Android for sure. But it's like when I bought it, it was like a $5 game. Now it might be cheaper, but Devil's Attorney is really funny. It's about like this guy. You're an attorney, and you use like little power-ups to defeat like the prosecuting fucking people and their witnesses. You have to like take out their witnesses and their evidence. And then the more you upgrade your apartment, the more abilities you get and more perks that you can use in the courtroom. But it's just really funny the comments that the guy will say to the other, because in the beginning they'll show like a little clip of your guy talking to like the prosecutor attorney, and he'll be like talking shit to them, like saying, "No, you smell bad today," or blah blah blah. It's just funny little witty comments they say to each other.
It is on
it's
Android.
A really good game.
Jesus.
You should check it out, man. If it's free, check it out. If it's $1 or $2,
No,
I still say check it out.
It's $3.89 in Canada, so.
Yeah, but it's a good game, man. Like I bought it for $5 and I beat it once, and I recently went through my downloads on my apps. I could see my download history, and I was like, "What's that one game that I used to play all the time?" And I found it, and I was like, "Oh fuck yeah!" So I downloaded it and I was playing it the other night. I play it before I go to bed. Just you pull up your phone and just before you go to bed, you just play a few games.
Nice.
I play Clash Royale for that. It's sort of my
I got into fucking Clash of Clans big time, dude. And then it got to a point where I was at a paywall where I needed to upgrade my castle or my fucking walls, but they would take so long to upgrade that before they upgraded, I had fucking people attacking me like all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck, I have people attacking me all the time, man. Like, I don't get this.
Yeah, I don't play Clash of Clans. Kathy does. She loves Clash of Clans. But Clash Royale's it's an easier kind of fun game.
It's the same company, right? They just it's different rules in Clash Royale.
Well, yeah, in Clash Royale you have like a deck of cards and you put your characters out on the battlefield and they walk towards castles that they have to destroy. And and then people defend with their cards. Yeah. It's actually pretty fun. It's addictive, but I'm at the point right now where I'm about to put it down. I'm just like so fed up with it, but I'll probably get back into it again.
See, I hate games that are like that because I get so into them that I start paying money for them. I'm like, a dollar won't hurt.
Yeah, and they do those little deals at like every couple of days, and they're like, hey, spend some money.
3,000 fucking percent bonus fucking coins if you spend $4 right now, and I'm like, well, it's just $4,
it's only $4.
I spend $10 on dumb shit every other day, so it's $4 ain't nothing, and then I end up spending like fucking $20 on a dumb game.
And then it's like a loot crate or something. So you go and you open it. Oh shit! And so you go and you open it, and then there's nothing in it that's any good. You just get a bunch of garbage, and you spend $4 for nothing.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
I do that shit all the time, man. All the time. But what games have you been playing, Ryan?
Well, I went back and I started playing BattleFeild 1, because I still got that trial. I played the operations mode. That shit was fun, dude. Like, I wish I had a team of people with me to play with, because that would have been really cool. I was just, playing with one other guy on my team, and then, like, there was a bunch of other teams out there. And it was fun. We actually won, and I got an achievement and all that, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It just feels like you're in a war. It totally feels like you're just fucking running through this place trying to survive, you know what I mean? It was pretty awesome. I normally I don't like Battlefield, and it surprised me. I actually like that mode, and I think I'm going to go back and play some more of it. I'd love to play with you guys sometimes, Jesus. That'd be cool. Anyways, I also played Killing Floor, which Gunny talked about. Again, yeah, it's kind of like a cheap-looking Left 4 Dead. It's kind of fun. It's alright. I don't know how much more I'm going to play of it.
Yeah, well, if you get the if you figure out the multiplayer, we'll get in together.
Yeah,
on
we'll
that.
try it out. Definitely, Gunny. Still playing Gears of War 4, like doing some horde, and I've done some matches by myself and playing that a little bit. Didn't play a lot,
Right.
but I did. Yeah. What's up, man?
On Horde, I found through the achievement list, there's you got to go through Insane on Horde through each class.
Oh, do you? Is that an achievement?
Yeah,
Ah.
it's on each class. So, Scout class, you have to go through.
You got to go
consecutively.
through to 50 for every class. Oh shit!
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
On Insane.
Yeah.
That's
Whoa.
crazy.
Yeah,
That'll
so
be an interesting
I want
one.
to try.
Yeah.
I definitely want to try.
We definitely
like-
have to have a group of 5 people, though. You can't do it without 5
Well,
people.
yeah, I would want Gabe to be in it. Like, we would have to find some people that are
Yeah.
dedicated to probably commit to like 5 hours or so
Yeah.
to playing that, because it's gonna take a while.
Like something like that, Eric, is something that I think we should stream on the YouTube channel. By the way, we have a YouTube channel.
It's
so
new.
subscribe. Right
Yeah.
now the podcasts are up there. So
I just wanted to say that. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, it's cool, man. Okay, so yeah, Titanfall 2 I've been playing a little bit of. I still have fun with that. It's a fast-paced, fun game. So in that Humble Bundle that me and Gunny both bought, I also got Adrift. I don't know if you guys know what Adrift is. It's a
No.
VR. It's a VR game where you're in space.
Yeah.
And it's basically like simulating you being in space. It's pretty neat so far. It's a survival game, so it's like you're collecting resources, oxygen, to keep your suit going because you can't run out of oxygen or you die. But they're all over the place. You know what I mean? You just kind of float over to stuff and grab it.
Like Sky, it sounds like it.
What's that?
It sounds like No Man's Sky.
No. It's not like that at all. It's a first-person game where you're basically floating through a space station. You know this game, Jesus? Adrift?
Adrift, I've heard about it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this
That's
is
what we're
made
talking
by
about.
this is made by a gentleman who used to work for Microsoft actually, and I remember Ryan McCaffrey had him on Podcast Unlocked
Mhm.
for an interview, and he got fired. This is actually just prior to the Xbox One launch, where I think his tweet was something like, your phone's always connected. Something like that, where he made those like he didn't mean
Oh,
it to
he
be,
got fired.
Isn't that
because
Adam
of-
Orth or
be
something
offensive,
like that?
but Microsoft fired him for that.
Really? For that?
Yeah. Yes.
Fuck, man, I would hate to work for Microsoft if they fired people for that.
Wasn't that
Yeah.
Adam Orth?
I forgot his name.
I think that
But
was his name.
anyway, I guess he's the director creator for this game.
Huh.
So, and it sounded really cool, especially if it's going to be on, it really came out for VR, but you can play with a controller, it sounds like.
Yeah, you can play with the controller, and it also does have VR support. So, like I was saying, it's you put a mask on, and like if you put your VR on, it's like the mask that you're wearing in the game. So on your screen, it's the same thing. You're still using a controller to move around, and it's weird because the movement's a little different. You're using like your left stick to give yourself boosts forward, back, left and right, up and down. And then it's a camera on the other stick, I believe. But it moves more like a mech. You know what I mean? Like you're strafing and you're moving forward and back because you're floating in space, right? So you give little boosts of your jetpack, which uses your oxygen. So you have to collect oxygen as you're going along and finding like key cards to get into different areas and stuff like that. You're basically investigating the space station. I've only played about an hour of it, if that, maybe a little less. But it's interesting, so I think I'll go back to it.
You like these type of games?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, sometimes they're good and sometimes they're not. They're really hit or miss for me. You know? The sort of simulator games, so to speak. That's what this sort of is. It's like if you were a scientist on a space station simulator. Or that's how it feels to me right now. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not far in, so I can't really like say, "Hey man, you gotta play this." Oh no.
Is it just on PC? Do you know if it came out or is coming out on consoles?
I think it's supposed to come out on console, but
I can see it coming to PlayStation Pro first, or just because it has
PSVR.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus is back. We lost Jesus for a minute.
Oh man, I'm eating.
We lost your camera. You dropped out.
Yeah. There was another game that came with that Humble Bundle, and I didn't mention it.
The Culling?
But it was that Dangerous Golf.
Oh, Dangerous Golf. I haven't played that yet,
yeah. I think I played about 10 minutes of it, and it looked... I mean, I understand it's an indie game, but
yeah,
it was just as boring as just watching it. So, yeah, I tried to get into it. I was like, oh, this might be fun. You're destroying things around a room, but, you're hitting a golf ball off a piano and breaking glasses, but...
Yeah, that came
now
out
it's
a
on
little while
fire.
ago on Xbox, too.
I didn't like the controls. I mean, I just thought there would be more to it, but really you're just, you're pushing up on the stick and making the ball fly forward.
And you want to, rebound it off walls and have it hit objects and stuff, right?
Yeah, and then it has a timer of how long it lets you do that.
Yeah.
And then it will, once that timer runs out, you can, stop the ball, wherever you want it, and then just from there you have to hit it the hole. So, maybe if I went further, there'd be more to it, but looks like each level's going to be the same. So,
what else did I play? Oh,
I think it might have been free. Xbox.
No, it wasn't. It was a paid game. I got a beta key for Steep. I played this at Fan Expo, and I was not impressed with it, unfortunately. So I got the beta key, and I wanted to try it out, see if anything's changed. And the beta is different. They kind of give you the whole mountain to just wander around on if you want. And then there's a bunch of missions you can do on there. So it's interesting still. Like, this game seems interesting, but I don't think it's going to be it's not going to be a big hit, obviously, But I could see someone that snowboards and likes those kind of extreme sports going, hey, this is pretty cool, you know what I mean? Like, I can just wander around this mountain and go snowboarding or skiing or parachuting or wingsuiting, So you get to do all this kind of stuff on this open mountain. You can go find your own peaks to jump off of with your wingsuit or whatever, right? Or you can just grind down the side of the mountain and hop on a snowboard. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think,
and you can interchange that stuff whenever you want. Wherever you are on the mountain, you can just throw on your skis or throw on your parachute if you think you can jump off this, huge cliff or something like that. So it's more about wandering around and discovering cool areas and making trails and stuff like that. And then there's the little missions around the mountain that you can also go to and, do a race or, some sort of trick thing. Or you might have a wingsuit competition where you're flying through rings, kind of like a Pilot Wings. So, you know,
I believe they showed this off at E3 this last year.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it's a game that everybody was like, why are they making this?
Yeah, and I still
Pretty
think
much.
a lot of people are going to be like, why are they making this? Like I said, the only people I see liking this are people that are, you know, enthusiasts of that genre. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or
like
people who like
snowboarders
skate,
and
maybe.
no, because it's not that deep. It really isn't. Like the trick system isn't deep at all. That's the biggest problem with it is for people to get interested in it is there's not really that much to do there other than these little competitions and just wandering around and exploring. But you know, these exploring games, they catch on. You know.
So can
Yeah.
you switch from being in a glide suit to snowboarding to skydiving to gliding and all that shit like
Yes.
right away?
You just hold left bumper, I believe it is, and you pick what thing you want, and boom, you're wearing it.
So what is there? There's snowboarding,
There's snowboarding,
skiing.
there's skiing, there's parasailing. So like you can jump off a cliff, get enough air,
And
pull
then
your parachute, and start parasailing. Like if you get creative, but that's the thing, it doesn't really push you in a direction like that. You would have to find that. But that's kind of what you would do if you were snowboarding, you know what I mean? You'd wander around the mountain and you'd go, hey, there looks like there's a point over there where I can, you know, jump off that and do a fucking backflip 360 or something, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds interesting. It versus SSX, you know, where you're just going to go from A to B. Let's see how well you do. That's every match,
Yeah.
you know.
So
Yeah,
so that was
Does
the
it
steep
look
end.
good?
it's more open.
It
sounds.
looks really nice. Like the snow peak
It's all
mountains
white.
and shit.
It's all
yeah,
white.
it's very white, you know. But it does look nice. So
Is there avalanches in the game?
I haven't seen any, no.
That'd
But
be cool
you know
if there
what?
was.
I will go back in tomorrow and see if I can create an avalanche.
Do it. Try to figure that out somehow.
Yeah,
It'd be
I
pretty
will
cool.
try that. Jesus, we'll see what
It'd be a
happens.
pretty cool like thing to like record yourself going down the mountain and an avalanche behind you and shit.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I think it'd be pretty cool if you're like wearing a headset with a mic and you actually speak too loud. It creates an avalanche.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, if you yell at somebody, shit starts fucking
Yeah.
falling out.
Suck! An avalanche.
That would be interesting. But there'd be avalanches going off all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Alright, so the last thing I did was I pre-ordered Dead Rising 4. And I'm looking for people to play co-op with, so let me know if you're playing Dead Rising 4 or you're planning on playing it. 'Cause
That's
I'll
two-player co-op, right?
I don't know, is it?
Yes,
Is it two
yes,
or four?
two-player co-op. It's 2.
Okay.
December 6th.
Oh, well, actually, I don't know. I know 3 was, but
Yeah, 3
Three
I think
was
was
a
2-player. We should. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm just looking for people to play Dead Rising 4 with on December 6th.
You're excited.
Yeah. Dude, I played it at Fan Expo and it was probably one of my favorite things there. It looks fucking awesome. I love Dead Rising 3. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, that was my best launch game.
Yeah, probably mine too, Gunny. To
Yep.
be honest with you, that was probably one of my favorites. A lot
What
of
did
people
you like
shit on it
about
though.
Dead Rising
I
4?
had the most
I
fun
don't know
with
why.
Dead Rising 3 out of all of them.
Yeah, same here, Jesus. What did you say, Eric?
Said, what did you like about Dead Rising 4?
About Dead Rising 4? It looked
Looks
amazing.
cool.
It had a lot of the same stuff that was in Dead Rising 3, the creating weapons and stuff like that.
Well, that's always been in a Dead Rising, hasn't it?
Sort
Yeah.
of, yeah, but it's gotten
It's
better.
always been a
every iteration. You know, it always seems to get better, and this one seems to have bigger, better weapons too, and the zombies are just everywhere, man. It's insane. But I enjoyed it, and I can't wait to play it. So
Yeah, me too. I've always been a huge fan of that
it's
genre.
just after I get back from vacation, it comes out, so that'll be great.
I loved Dead Rising, like Case West. I mean, obviously number
Those were
2 was a
great.
full release. Yeah, those are wonderful.
Yeah.
So guess what, guys?
What's up, Eric?
My Elite controller has a sticky A button.
Oh, it's your Elite controller?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My wife was cleaning the coffee table, and I don't know what happened, but she had a glass of orange juice, and somehow it flung and it got onto my controller. Like, my controller had a bunch of spots on it and everything. Well, it got on the A button.
Yeah.
And it sticks. Like, it's horrible. It sucks. But, like, after a while, it unsticks and it works. But
Yeah.
I mean, there's still a slight stickiness to it, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to take the thing apart. I don't want to break it. I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest taking it apart.
Well, I looked at a YouTube video that.
Yeah,
you know,
I would do that first for sure.
Right. Well, he had it apart. You have to take the sides off in the back where the grip's at. You take that apart, but I don't know how to take it apart, and I don't want to just rip it off and break it.
Yeah. No, definitely do some research before you try doing that. Because people will give you tips on how to, how to get things off without breaking them, maybe.
I tried calling, like, Xbox support, and it's just stupid that I just want to talk to a human. I don't want to talk to a machine and give me all these options. And because it asked for, like, what platform, like Xbox One, Xbox 360, I said Xbox One. And then I said, it gave me a different option. But then it was like, well, make sure your Xbox is registered. And I'm like, it's not. And then it's like, I'm sorry.
You should.
Well, I don't know if it's registered or not. But anyway, I said it's not because I didn't know. And it said, I'm sorry. Well, either registered.
Hang up.
Can I tell you?
Say it's not. And then I would be like, it's not. And then it would be again. I'll be like, sorry, you have to register or say that it's not registered. And I'm like, it's not registered. And then it would be like, I'm sorry, you have to register. I just
hang up.
Trying to Xbox support.
Can I tell you a trick?
And that, what?
You push 0, and it
Is
will
that what
take
you
you to an operator.
Will it really?
Yes.
I never even knew that.
The majority of the time, whenever you are on
I
customer service thing like that, where it's automated and it's asking you questions, if you hit 0, it will take you directly to an operator.
If you'd like to order a pizza while you're waiting, press 3.
When I talk, I don't know how long, how long the other person owned it. So I don't know if there's still like a year warranty on the controller.
There's probably not. I think it has a 3-month warranty.
Yeah, 90 days.
Yeah.
Or 120
That's
days.
the standard.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Hey,
That's
get this. Because mine came with my console, it only had a 1-month warranty. It wasn't even warranted. Like, Microsoft would not warranty it at all. Only my console.
The controller?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
That's really stupid.
Yeah.
There was something else too that I was going to say. I can't remember though.
So you didn't get it fixed?
I haven't gotten it fixed yet. No, I have.
Did you try the Q-tip thing?
With the rubbing alcohol?
I have to go buy rubbing alcohol to do it.
Oh, okay.
And, I mean, I don't think it would work because I think I would have to take the controller apart and then do it.
It won't hurt, man. I'm telling you.
No, yeah.
Do it, because it'll help clean some of that gunk out anyways. Maybe enough to make it not stick anymore. Who knows?
Well, I mean, it can't be a lot if, once I'm using it, and then it's not sticking anymore. So there can't be a lot.
It is a 90-day warranty for all Elite controllers.
90? Yeah. That's what I thought.
For that warranty, then. That's really dumb. They should at least.
There's a petition on the Xbox site to.
Is there?
There's a petition to increase the warranty to 1 year because it's $150. People want a year warranty at least.
Yeah.
I kind of agree, man. For $150, I mean, you can say all you want about the controller. It's a good controller, but
it's a premium product. They should honor it for a year.
Yeah.
For a year, yeah. They should, back it up. You know what I mean? Not for 90 days. At least it's 90 days. At least it's not just 30 days, which would suck.
Yeah.
But yeah. I'm sorry for you, Eric. Hopefully your shit works, man.
Yeah, I'll just have to figure out how to take it apart.
I don't know if you should do that, man.
Maybe if it, that.
I think it'll be harder to put back
juice or
together.
whatever. Maybe it'll.
You gotta take apart the sides on the back where the grip's at. Once you take that apart, there's two screws on each side, and then that should lift the back plate up off the back of the controller, and then you can do all your stuff you need to do. And you just glue it back in. It's not hard to put back.
But then you have to glue the grips back on there.
Nope, the grips don't come off. It's that.
No, yeah, it's all one piece.
Yeah, like it clips. It's like it clips in.
Yeah.
Like the back of the battery thing goes on.
Yeah, you take that off, and then you take the 4 screws out or something like that, and the whole back end lifts off.
I think there's only 2 on each side. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't taken it apart.
I don't know.
I'll let you know when I take it apart.
Dude, videotape that.
Yeah, I'm already looking at it right now on my Elite controller.
I don't want to go live on that. Just have people witness me breaking my controller.
Oh, no, you should just record it and then post it. Just post it in the group.
Flip it around. Flip it to the back. Yeah, see it right here where the back.
My video right now. Gunny's about to take his shit apart.
Yeah, take it apart.
Up
Anyway,
a bit, Gunny. Up.
Yeah.
Is that
see
good?
where the line is on the back of the handles?
Yeah.
And then in the middle there's that crooked line.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Yeah, that's where it comes off right there.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know how to take it apart.
Is there like a tool or something you can use that they
Probably pry it
recommend?
open with the flathead screwdriver or something, no?
I was using them.
Oh.
They should probably sell like a plastic tool. You could probably get it on Amazon.
Plastic.
Kind of like what they did with 360. But
Yeah,
that was for the console
it's
itself.
great. But,
Yeah.
yeah, that's.
I think you should just send me your controller, Eric. I'll fix it for you.
Trying to do all this for free.
Yeah.
It just
So
sucks.
taking the budget route.
Trying to play Gears of War sucks.
Don't just.
Hey,
You don't have a regular controller? I mean, you can use temporarily?
I do.
Yeah,
I
for sure.
Yeah.
I have 1, 2, 3 Xbox One controllers, and I'm the only one who uses them. My day one controller is out of commission. That one got retired as soon as I bought my Lunar White one. And the Lunar White one got retired as soon as I bought the Elite. But the Lunar White one, man, I would not. If I was to buy like a regular controller again, if for some reason my Elite broke and I needed a controller right away, and I needed to buy one, I would have to buy one with the grips on the back. So like the Lunar White one, or the Forza one, or the Halo ones. One of those, because those are grips, man.
Does the Gears of War one have grips on it?
I'm not sure if it does. I'm pretty sure it does, but if it doesn't have grips, man, don't fucking buy it. You need grips. Those fucking grips like make the world of a difference, dude.
Well, it's like when I use that controller, I mainly use it for Gears of War because it's so easy using the paddles to switch my weapons.
Yeah, I bet.
Add left and right. I can just hit my paddles, my left paddle for whatever guns on my left D-pad, or hit the right paddle for whatever guns on my right D-pad. It's nice and smooth.
Eric, I'm having a hard time hearing you, man.
Having a hard time.
Speak closer to your mic.
I'm like right on my mic.
There you go. There you go. Face it. Face it. I can hear you way better when you face it.
Let me do it.
Yeah. All right. But guys, speaking of controllers and shit like that, I have news for you. This week, the Nintendo NES Mini Classic launched. As you may know, it launched yesterday, Friday the 11th of... Is it the 11th? What fucking
And was
date
sold out everywhere 10 minutes
The
later.
11th of November.
Yes, 11th.
It launched. And as I predicted, no stores had these for pre-order. I mean,
No.
they said you could pre-order them, but no stores had them until release day. Even Amazon did not have them till release day because, like I said, I was subscribed to their email notification list or whatever, and I got an email, sure enough,
Yeah.
Wednesday night saying that on fucking midnight on the 11th, they were going to open up orders for the Nintendo Mini. Sure enough, it's sold out everywhere. It's sold out all around here. I'm trying to look for one because I'm trying to get one to my daughter for Christmas. And it's fucking sold out, man. That thing is gone. Thing is, you can buy one if you really, really want one. Really, 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 really want one. But you have to go to good old eBay.
Fuck that.
No.
Where some listing prices start at $300, which is like 3 times the price. Because it cost $60.
I've seen it go all the way up to $3,000.
I saw it at $2,000. That's crazy.
I've seen one at $5,000.
Oh my god.
$5,000, guys.
That's insane.
Why is Nintendo doing this? I mean, really, with this shortage thing, this is ridiculous.
It pisses me off,
They
you know.
can.
It
And because
pisses
it's
me off
Nintendo.
because they knew for a fact that you know that it was gonna fucking be in this short demand, and they didn't release enough fucking systems, man. It's fucking annoying. Every single one on eBay right now. I'm looking at one right now. It's $219 plus $35 shipping. That's $250 something dollars, $260 almost. There's another one. The cheapest one I see on here right now, it's $113, but that's still being bid on.
Yeah, somebody wants to make their money back.
There's some for buy it now at $460, $300. And the funny thing is, these people posted these fucking things with the receipts from Walmart. It says, "Oh, we'll give you the receipt so you can return it to Walmart if it breaks on you or something."
Well, that's
Why
nice.
the fuck would somebody pay $400 for one of these? I just don't get it,
I
dude.
don't know.
Yeah.
Never. man.
Real fans would. I mean, it. You know, I think it's going to get worse this
Wait
coming
until
up Black
wait
Friday.
Until January, they're gonna
Yeah.
be everywhere. They
Well,
want
you'll
this
be
to
able to
be
find it
the.
for $59.
They want this to be the hottest thing for Christmas this year. That's what they want. They want everyone to think that this is so hard to get, and everybody wants it. Oh my god! Fuck Nintendo, man. I hate that they do this shit. It's the same thing they did with the Wii.
They're just losing money, right? Because it's not like Nintendo's making.
No,
extra
they're not. Because when they finally do release it all, they'll have the good press.
All those people that go buy it.
Everyone will go and buy it still.
Yeah.
I'm looking at an actual Super Nintendo system. It's $110, and it comes with 3 games
Yeah.
on eBay. I mean, this shit's ridiculous. Also, the Famicom, the one they released for Japan, because for over there they released the mini Famicom or whatever.
Yeah.
That's $140 on eBay at the moment. It's not as popular as the Nintendo Mini. The one that's high priced right now, it's $4,000 right now.
Oh my gosh.
That's the highest price I see right now. But I'm looking at these Super Nintendo systems, and they're on here for $80, $100.
Oh yeah, you can go to your retro shop and get one for cheap.
I mean, I'm just fucking surprised at the fucking prices of this game. And one of our great listeners, actually our news contributor, Andrew Jack, he got one. His
Guys,
wife bought one.
He finally told us how to pronounce his last name.
Yeah, it's Jack.
It's Jack.
Anyways,
watch.
he
It's
said
not
his
even
wife-
Jack.
I know.
The J is
You guys
silent.
pronounced
It's
it wrong. You just pronounced the J, man. You don't pronounce the K.
It's J.
Anyways, his wife got one for. She got one. She went into the store and she beat some old homeless man up, and she got one.
Nintendo Classic.
They gave her one. Yep.
Handed it over.
Anyway, she got one, and he was like, "What do I do with this? Do I A, sell it? Do I A, keep it? Do I B, sell it? To try to make money off of it?" And I'm not sure what he went with. I think he went with selling it now.
No, I thought I read on there not too long ago that he put it in another room on a spare TV. That was his. Yeah, he took it off the sale or something. So I assume he had it on eBay or somewhere.
Yeah, he said he was going to put it on eBay for $5,000 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would have. I mean, why not?
Pay for Christmas.
I was going to pay for it.
Yeah, you know what? And it's whatever. But I told him to be careful with that because it's very easily to get scammed on fucking eBay and shit like that with fucking PayPal, because PayPal always sides with the customer, and if you don't get a signature confirmation when you deliver a package, they could just say they never received the package.
I hear that more than often, where from the buyer or the seller, like, damn it, well, the person got my stuff and they got my money.
Got their money back.
Yeah, got their money
I'm
back.
actually in a dispute right now with eBay.
Are you?
I ordered a claptrap bottle opener from the Loot Crate a little while ago, and the guy sent me fucking Kung Fu Panda and fucking Lego Indiana Jones for fucking $360. And I was like, what the fuck is this? This isn't what I bought. So I'm actually waiting for my refund on that. So shit happens, man. It's fucking
mixed up the boxes.
It goes both ways.
That's what he said. He's like, oh, sorry, something must have got mixed up. And I'm like, yeah, are you still gonna send me my fucking claptrap thing? I never heard back.
Yeah, I would dispute it.
Oh,
so it goes both ways, but I told him, especially with the big amount of money like that, I would not risk it. Like with $5,000,
Yeah.
You go out and you spend it, then all of a sudden PayPal's hitting you back up and drawing that shit out of your bank account, and you don't have it. It could end up very, very badly for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you happen to find one of these Nintendo mini systems out there in your stores, wherever the fuck you're at, buy one, I guess. I don't know if you really want one. I guess you need to buy one. You don't need to buy one. That's only if you want it. I know Raphael Centrone, our other community member, he bought one and he posted pictures of him and his kid playing it and shit, so.
Yeah.
It looks alright.
Yeah, and it looks like.
Are you guys getting one?
I'll get one if I see one in a store and I can, get one. But I know Kathy really wants one, so if I see one, I'm going to pick one up. But I'm not going out of my way. I'm not, standing in line waiting for one. If I see it in the store, I'll grab it. I'm not buying one off eBay either, so.
No. I have my Black Friday list, so, I mean, I know it'll still won't be available then. Well, what is that, 2.5 weeks away or 3 weeks away? But I'll pick it up in January, February.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But guys, if you're going to buy one of these systems, when you buy it, you got to be prepared for one thing. And that is the controller measures at only 31 inches. That is under 3 feet.
They want you sitting on the floor in front of your TV set like you used to when you were a kid.
Like fucking
yeah,
legit fucking on the floor, like right in front of your fucking TV. Yeah. Cause that is fucking short, man. Like
either that or have a really, really long HDMI cable.
2 feet is nothing, dude. I mean, you just think about that. I mean, it's fucking nothing. Wow.
Yeah, I'm too old to be sitting on the floor these days.
But there is a solution.
Of course.
There's a Nyko cable extender thing that increases the length up to 6 feet, and that is priced at $20, and you can buy one now. Or yeah, but it gives you a.
It should be like $5.
$20.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah, I saw today on Twitter. There was a guy on there. He bought. I think they were made by Insignia. Cable extenders for your controller.
Yeah, no, wait. The $20 thing is a wireless dongle thing.
Oh, okay.
Where it makes your controller wireless.
That sounds a little more like $20. Okay.
Yeah.
For $10, you can buy their actual cord.
Yeah.
Which also works with like Wii U and Wii controllers, because all Nintendo.
I thought there was
also
an adapter that you could use You could use actual Nintendo NES controllers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like it comes out and changes into the port that the Nintendo controller would be. But those controllers aren't the longest either. No, they got pretty long in the end, I think.
They did, yeah. Those the controllers for the Mini are extra small too. They're like really tiny.
Yeah.
So if you want the Gamepad Classic, which is like a bigger, like the regular size version of the Nintendo controller, you can pre-order some for $15. Also from Nyko.
Yeah, just keep pouring more money on it.
What are we, an ad for Nintendo tonight? What's going on?
Really?
They provide up to 75 hours of wireless gameplay interaction with 2 AAA batteries.
Jesus, is Nintendo paying you again? What's going on?
I think they are.
This podcast is brought to you by Nintendo of America.
I don't know, guys. I really want one of these systems, but the more I read about it, the more I don't want one. I'm just starting to realize that right now. Thinking of all these controllers, how short they are.
It's not worth the annoyance you're gonna go through.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I think I just want one to see how cool it looks on my shelf.
Yeah. Like I think if they do like mini, the mini NES and then the mini Super Nintendo, and then like if they keep going, that would be cool. And then you could have like the miniature versions of all their consoles on the top of your desk or whatever. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of cool, but you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? Probably by January, February, March, they'll have a something better controller that's compatible with it. Yeah. But I think the Super Nintendo controller will work just fine.
Guys, keeping true to the Nintendo news. You guys remember the Nintendo hotline?
Yeah.
The hit line when you would call and they would tell you like tips and tricks?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You can call it.
For only $1.99 a minute.
Today, beginning November 11th for a week, Nintendo will reopen that line. Call 425-885-7529 between 9 a.m. and 10 p.m. Eastern Time each day until the night of the 13th, which is Monday. You can get both hints for several games that are included in the collection, as well as stories from people who manned the phones in the original line back in the 1980s. All the tips are pre-recorded, but hey, if you want to know what your parents went through back in the day to figure out what the fuck was going on in the game.
Are they charging for this, though?
I'm not sure, man. Doesn't say here that they're charging.
Yeah. Huh.
I think we should call it.
Call it. Call it right now, dude. Call that. Oh, no, it's after. It's too late. It's after 10 p.m. Eastern. Man.
Yes. Be before 10 p.m. Eastern. I want people to call this number.
Call it and record it and then email it to us.
I'm going to do that. I will. Yeah, I will do that. I'll call them on Skype tomorrow and I will record it. Guys, got more fucking news for you. Jesus, all this news. You guys heard of that little company called CD Projekt Red?
Yeah.
Well, um, they might be under hostile takeover, but they're fucking bored of fucking their shareholders. They're fucking board of directors. I'm assuming. Are kind of. I'm trying to read the article here. They're voting on trying to fucking change the company's fucking. Trying to like fucking change the way the company runs, basically. Um.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's gonna suck if that happens. They're a good company going down the shitter.
Basically, they'll give their shareholders who exceed over 20% of the ownership um, voting ability. You know what I mean? So they're going to be able to vote on which direction the company takes here and there, blah, blah, blah. You know, what games to make, what games not to make.
They're going to have people to answer to, in other words.
That sucks, dude.
They're not just a little indie company anymore.
You know, that kind of really fucking sucks.
Yeah, because they're a good company and they're very loyal to their fans.
Yeah.
Their company is currently valued at $64 million after making The Witcher and now currently working on Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
So it's a valuable company. It's $64 million, man. There's nothing that. There's no fucking pocket change. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of money at stake. I wonder what's going to happen with them. But their meeting is on November 29th, so I guess we'll hear more from it then. Kind of interesting.
Hopefully they can stay in business and just they'll let them do their own thing instead of these shareholders wanting to tell them what to do.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, I got more. This is a random fucking story on the news. I don't know why this story is on here, but it is. This is a crazy story. Now, bear with me, guys. This is fucking crazy. I'm reading this right now. Just now I'm reading this, and I cannot believe I'm fucking reading this. Anyways, Xiao Yun had been missing since 2005, and her family presumed she was dead. But no, guys. She has been living in different internet cafes in a nearby city since she left her home in the eastern Chinese city of Hengdian at age 14 after a heated argument with her mom. The now 24-year-old
10 fucking years?
10 years?
An emotional reunion with parents over the weekend after she was found in Hangzhou about 100 miles from her family's home. Her loved ones believe she had died because she had remained under the radar for a decade. And when her whereabouts were finally discovered Friday after a cop caught her using a fake ID in an internet cafe, and during questioning, she reportedly confessed that she had lived inside several different internet cafes ever since leaving home.
Wow.
She claimed she'd occasionally worked in the cafes for cash, but mainly relied on food handouts from strangers and spent her days playing online video games.
What game was she playing?
League of Legends, baby.
Right? She was fined $156 in the end for using a fake ID at the internet cafe. But she was reunited with her family. 10 years. So what I want to know is, how the fuck have you been missing for 10 years and nobody noticed you? Like, nobody noticed you were the person that was missing.
Right.
Oh, wait. So she'd be 23. What kind of fake ID would she use? Like just a
She's 24
other
now.
person's? Wow.
She ran away when she was 14. She's 24 now. She's been missing for 10 years.
Yeah, why is she?
And she says she's been living in internet cafes for the last 10 years.
Maybe she didn't have ID. And
to
needed
begin
it to
with,
get needed it to get into the internet cafe. Because if she didn't have an address, she wouldn't be able to get ID. So she was probably using someone else's ID to get into the internet cafe, and that's probably why she got arrested.
Yeah.
I'm assuming. I could be wrong, but
I mean, and then she's, as she got older, she's got to get a newer ID. But I don't know. It's, man.
I want to know what game she's been playing on.
Did the article say that she had
years.
some kind of gaming obsession, or
No?
well, I would assume so. If
right?
I would assume that would be something, I mean, if she went to an internet cafe when she ran away, I'm assuming she was probably trying to play, like, what game was big in 2005? World of Warcraft?
not in China.
I mean, what game was big in China in 2005? I don't know.
Gaming hasn't really been big in China. Like, I don't know.
Well, they're probably just
Yeah,
closed.
this is in
And
China.
they have
This is
like they
Japan.
have
This
their
is-
own. No, yeah, China was like they had video games banned for a long time, didn't they? Well, not banned, but you couldn't
Console.
buy console games and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Until recently.
Mm.
So I wonder what I'm curious what she's probably playing that stupid what the fuck is that game called? Second Life.
Oh, yeah. Well, like, you basically live a second life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she probably is playing that fucking game, dude.
Who knows?
Yeah.
The Sims for the
Man.
last 10 years.
It reminds me of that story of that guy that spent so much time in those internet cafes. I think he was dead for like 2 days before one of the persons at work there walked over and was like, "Hey, buddy, you okay?"
Yeah, he was playing Diablo 3.
Is
Oh
that what it
yes,
was?
that's right. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Yeah, he was probably ripe at that time. Whew.
There was
It's
something. There was something under the article that it was a
And
video.
he died, and nobody noticed he died?
Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
blood
he was
clot.
just sitting there for a while.
Like I guess people, that play that hardcore, like, oh, we thought it was normal because we just thought he was taking a nap. His head's down on the desk. Because
He looks a little gray, but he just
yeah, maybe he
He
just
hasn't moved or anything for
something
the
to eat.
last
I don't
5
think he's
hours.
eating or
but it's
anything, so
okay.
maybe that's it.
It smells like he pooped his pants, but whatever.
I don't know if this is a joke or not, but I don't know if you saw this, Jesus, at the bottom of that article. It says also on the Huffington Post, woman gives birth at internet cafe and goes back to playing game.
Oh, my God. Dude, this can't be real.
These have to be fake. Because there is, like you said, Jesus, like, how has no one even noticed it?
Yeah.
You'd have to go out, like, and go get food or something.
I mean, she probably stayed at friend's house, or
Well, why wouldn't
people
the
she met.
friend tell the parents? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
like
hey,
10
daughter's
years.
not dead. Don't have a funeral for her. She's not actually dead.
Yeah.
she's in my
She was at
basement.
my house yesterday.
right?
I was hanging out with her today.
Like,
Don't have a funeral.
I could see them not saying anything for a couple of months or something, but after
Yeah,
some
for
time goes by, they're gonna be like,
fucking
"Listen,
funerals
just go
and
talk to your
engagement
fucking
and
mother already."
Right.
At least send her a message. Let her know you're still fucking alive.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to talk to her, but let her know you're alive. But yeah, that's bizarre to me. Wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I could certainly see. Maybe when she hit 18, she could be like, I miss my mom and dad or something. But no. Yeah.
I
She was
guess
too busy playing her game.
internet is that cool, guys. It can raise you with. She was raised by the internet. I wonder how many fucking how much shit talking she could do. Probably a lot.
Maybe it wasn't even
Right.
a game at all. Maybe she was just online. She was just surfing the internet all the time.
Browsing the web for 10 years.
What if she was playing one of those internet games?
Browsing the web for 10 years.
Playing Farmville for 10 years.
Oh fuck.
I know
She
there's a
could be.
game online called like Ebony, and it's basically like Clash of Clans where you just build your city. What if she was just playing that for like 10 years and she was just freaking BA on that game?
Maybe. I
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah.
Eric, your mic is still super quiet.
I'm right up to it. I don't know what's going on.
You're really quiet, Eric. Like, I could barely hear you, man.
Yeah.
I could barely hear you, Eric. You
Yeah.
need to speak up. You need to start yelling at your mic.
Yell at your mic. Anyways, Jesus.
guys,
Yeah. Let's move on.
a new Nintendo 3DS is on its way, and it will be available on Black Friday. And guess how much it's going to be?
$150.
$150. No, Gunny, you're wrong. It will only be $99.99, and it's actually a special limited edition 3DS. It actually looks really cool. It has
Yeah, I
all
like
the
that
little
one.
characters. It's black. It has like all the little Mario characters on the cover.
There's a black one and a white one.
It looks really cool. I kind of want it, dude. No joke. I don't even know why I want it, but I just want it because it looks cool.
I wish it was out before I was going on my trip, because I would buy one and take it. But
Are they only so they release on Black Friday? Or they're gonna release before Black Friday?
I think they release on Black Friday, November 25th. Yeah, available
That's
on
the best
November
day.
25th.
Here we go. Another one of these. I'm gonna buy 3 of them and put them all on Craigslist and eBay for $5,000.
Good.
Yay, that you could buy us all 3DSs.
You guys hear me now?
No. No, sir. Also, guys, Mass Effect released a new trailer this week. After N7 Day, when they released Mass Effect 2 and 3 for backwards compatibility on the Xbox One, they also went ahead and dropped a new fucking trailer for us. For Mass Effect Andromeda.
That trailer was
I
awesome.
didn't see the new
man.
trailer.
And,
Oh, you
haven't
gotta
seen
see
it.
it, Gunny. You gotta see it. It was good, man.
it was a pretty cool trailer. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
You haven't seen it, Gunny?
No, I haven't been into my subs lately on YouTube. My subscriptions. That's probably sure it's on there.
Trailer, dude. I'm kind of wondering when this game is out.
Which game? Oh, Mass Effect.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably holiday next year, I would assume.
Huh. But yeah. But if you want to pre-order now, which you can, the collector's edition is $200. It comes with an RC car, guys.
Nice. I want it out this next summer, 2017.
It's an RC Nomad. This has LED lights, an integrated camera, and it's controlled by an app on your phone or a tablet. So it's like an RC car without a remote control. So, yeah, it looks
Sweet.
pretty cool, but I don't think it's worth $200. I mean, I wouldn't even pay $100 for that car.
Yeah.
I'll just get the season pass. I'm good. Give me all that DLC. You know, with any Mass Effect game, any DLC you're going to get top dollar for, or get your values worth.
There's also going to be a smaller collector's edition that comes with like a die-cast version of that car, like a little Hot Wheels version of that car. It'll be cheaper than the $200 version, but I still wouldn't pay for that version.
I would think it would come out with a ship of some sorts.
I was
Or
the
not a
Normandy
vehicle.
or some shit. The Normandy 5 or whatever.
We're
the fuck.
probably
Yeah.
not going to be on the Normandy anymore.
Yeah, you're not. You're probably going to be on a new ship. Because it's 100 years after Mass Effect, no?
Something like that, yeah.
It's like 100 years, 200 years after Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, I did hear on a podcast. I guess the Reapers will not be there, so I assume they're out of the picture. Or is it
Who the
different?
fuck are you fighting the gas now, or? Who are we
Yeah,
fighting for this one?
there's a couple interviews out there I haven't watched yet, but plan to get more intel.
Anyway, so if you're interested in pre-ordering that $200 version, which looks pretty cool,
It can be
Go
the next tier on your
Okay.
Kickstarter, Jesus.
yeah, I got my VR one,
On your way
And
to
then
your
my-
VR.
my Mass Effect one, but that'll be like a mid-tier version.
Mass Effect Collector's Edition.
It's a mid-tier Kickstarter donation.
Yeah.
Guys, got more fucking news. Jesus, all this news. This is too much news to talk about. Anyway, I got another piece of news for you guys. Uncharted. Good old Uncharted. It's going to come to theaters near you very, very soon, like in 2020 probably. I would say
Very, very soon.
2019.
Very soon.
I would say probably
That's soon.
2019.
Yeah.
It will start filming in 2017, so I'm assuming it'll come out 2019 now, or maybe late 2018.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, hell, we're still waiting on Assassin's Creed and Halo.
Assassin's Creed comes out in December. It comes out next month, December 18th or some shit.
Oh
no?
yeah, I think you're right.
Trailers for it.
December something. I know it's December something. December 12th, December 18th, December something. Maybe Christmas. I doubt it. You don't really release on Christmas.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's an Uncharted movie coming out, and Sean Levy is the director for it. So, we'll see.
See how it goes. Anything else?
Yeah,
Any
I
other
got
big news?
More news. There's a new Metro game coming out in 2017.
Yes! Love the
So
Metro titles.
if you're a fan of those Metro games, which I am kind of a fan of, I really enjoyed playing 2033, and I didn't really play all the way through Last Light, but I enjoyed the first part of it. But there is a new game coming out next year.
Awesome. Yeah, those are good-looking games.
And it's going to be made by Deep Silver. That'll be the development studio making this game.
Very cool.
It's going to be the last game of the series, they say.
Yeah, I don't know about like the books. Like, is there a third book? Is that what this is based on?
Yeah,
or?
I think they said it's based on the last book.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, those are great stories and games. I recommend both.
And guys, the Wii U will stop finally making its systems this month around the world, actually. So shipments from Japan will end completely. So that means they're basically done with the Wii U. The Wii U has seen the end of its life cycle now. Under 200 games published for that system, which is fucking crazy in my mind.
Yeah.
So that means it barely has any games for it. It's taken 5 years that it's been out, or 4 years that it's been out. It's already dead. How is it that this system is dead and yet we don't know much about the next Nintendo?
Well,
that's my question. How the fuck is it that they expect us to get hyped up for a new system when it releases in about 5 months? 5 months, just about.
Yeah.
And we know nothing about it, besides it's a fucking screen that you take with you.
I wouldn't say we know nothing about it, but...
I'm not, there's no hype at all.
I don't know, there was a lot of hype when that trailer came out.
Yeah, there was quite a bit.
No, there's no hype for this.
Okay,
I don't think there's hype. But there's no hype. Do you want a Nintendo?
Look at the hype around the Nintendo Mini. You wait until it gets closer to release. You're going to see the hype. I guarantee.
They'll release 100 systems and be like, oh, we sold out in 2 minutes.
Probably.
Oh, guys, we sold out in 2 minutes. Big deal. Fuck.
You know what, Jesus? I love my iPad, man. It's in my left hand right now as we speak. If I had a Switch, that would be in my hand. Except it would have controllers.
No, it wouldn't. The Switch wouldn't be in your hand.
Well, okay.
For controllers. It ain't gonna have apps on it. The only app it'll probably have on it is Netflix.
But if it has the game,
and that's because Netflix comes on everything. Next thing you know, Netflix will be coming in your fucking microwave and your fridge.
Yeah, it's gotta have the games though. That's the thing. Is it gonna have any kind of Apple type thing with it? I don't know.
No.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just thinking if it.
That would mean a Japanese company would have to work with an American company.
Yeah. Huh.
Never do that, dude.
Yeah, but somebody had mentioned it on a podcast. I just thought it sounded cool if they had those iOS games.
No.
So not necessarily those being owned by Apple, but just kind of that interface. So
Like an app store?
like, hey, yeah, exactly. Like,
Oh,
hey,
they
here's an
probably
option if you
will.
want to enter your Apple ID. Go
They
ahead.
might have like an app store.
I mean, I think that would be a good idea
idea
for them to do.
Yeah.
To do that.
I would
So,
assume that they would.
Yeah.
right? Because otherwise, you're just going to play what? Like, okay, the new Mario game came out. All right. Well, after
Zelda,
like 3 weeks, I'm done with it, and this is going to go back on the
Zelda,
shelf,
but Zelda.
or in my drawer.
Zelda. What else? Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Yeah.
They'll be playing virtual basketball at a basketball court after playing real basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll go from playing real basketball to be like, hey, bro, I beat you on that one-on-one game. Let's go play some NBA Live now. And then you'll go play NBA Live and sit down and split apart your controllers and play against each other. That's how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Rooftop parties and everything, guys.
Yeah,
It'll be
man.
the shit.
Get ready.
Let's get
That's
in
right.
that universe.
Making America great again. Guys,
Nintendo making America great again.
would you believe me if I told you the Sega Genesis still sells 150,000 units a year?
Yep, I would.
What?
Well, that's good because it
They're still
does.
out.
In Brazil, Sega Genesis still sells currently 150,000 units a year. And it's still being manufactured for the country of Brazil. Some
I
people
had
like
no
wonder.
idea. That's amazing.
That is crazy, man.
I mean, can you get one in America?
Yep.
In the U.S.?
Probably
or-
import it.
They're well, that's what they're talking about, right? They're talking about starting to
Yeah.
possibly manufacture it for North America, but it has an SD card slot too, so you can like play ROMs and stuff on it.
And you know what's crazy? 150,000 units a year. That's about how many PS4s have been sold in Brazil since launch. 150,000 a year. So they sell as many PS4s as they sell Genesis in that country. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
Anyways, there's a Brazilian company called Tectoy, and it has announced that they will start making the Mega Drive once again. So on top of the Genesis, they'll be making the Mega Drive, and these new consoles will be actually licensed under Sega Mega Drive. They'll be called the Sega Mega Drive. So I think it's gonna accept all the cartridges that came.
Yeah,
But it's
not
but
like
it's
the Nintendo
also-
Mini where they're loaded on it. You still need the cartridge to play the game, or you can load an SD chip full of ROMs into it.
Or
Yeah.
it will also come with 22 pre-installed games and an
Oh, does
internal
it?
memory card. Yes. And it will ship with the original 3-style button controller, which I used to hate as a kid. I don't know. I used to thought it would always confuse me. Yeah. But it does not come with HDMI outputs.
Hmm.
But it had
It only comes
3
with
buttons.
composite video, and RCA audio jacks.
Yeah.
It's $138, but hey man, for $138 you could probably emulate and fucking download and pirate all those copies of those games and just fucking have them, you know?
Yeah.
Not bad.
If you want that kind of thing.
If you're into the Sega, I mean, I was kind of a Sega kid growing up. I had the Genesis and shit.
So was I.
I never had one, but I played it at friend's house.
Jesus, do you remember Sega TV?
I don't remember Sega TV.
No, it was like one of the first online services where you could play their games, and it had a subscription fee, and you could play there was 30 or 40 games. It was kind of like EA Access, but way back in the day, and you paid for it. It was a channel that you went to, and
Really?
there was a whole bunch of games there, but you had to access it through your Genesis or something like that. I can't remember how it worked. But yeah, I didn't have it. A friend of mine did. And it was pretty cool.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, Growing up, I didn't have internet in my house, man, for a long time.
It was through your cable service provider, though. It wasn't even internet. It was before internet was even big. It was a long time
you actually
ago.
paid your cable company for it? That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like games on demand. It was way ahead of its time.
Sega, I feel like Sega was always a company that was way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
I feel like they were always the ones trying to push things forward, and they kind of fucked up by trying to push things way too forward, way too fast, and they fucked that up. But hey, you know.
But a lot of things they did shaped the way gaming is now, right? So.
And yeah, you have to kind of appreciate it, right? I mean, it's crazy. But guys, more news. More news.
What? There's more news.
More news. I got a few more articles for you guys. Microsoft has shelved its Xbox streaming stick. You remember that idea that came up? That had the idea of like you plug in your little stick to like another TV and you can stream like your Xbox to that TV or some shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
like a Chromecast.
It seems like that was kind of shelved. Like all of a sudden, it's just they're like, "Oh, we're not going to do that anymore. We're not working on that anymore." Like,
doesn't really surprise me.
It doesn't surprise me.
That was an E3 prediction, and yeah, so that never came out. But yeah, so yeah, I guess it the way that person described it, whoever it was, I think they worked for another developer. You know, said it would just work like the Chromecast.
And they said here that the reason that they didn't go ahead with it because they were supposedly going to show it off at E3 and release it like shortly after, so maybe a week or two after E3.
Yeah.
And Microsoft was going to order 300,000 units of it already shortly after E3 to release them. But they're saying that Microsoft canceled the announcement of this device to go ahead and launch the Xbox One S and reveal the Scorpio ahead of Sony's PlayStation 4 Pro. You know, because there was a lot of rumors about a new PlayStation coming out, the PlayStation Neo, the Neo. So Microsoft was like, well, fuck, they have a new system coming out. We just can come on and be like, oh, we got a little stick. Plug it into your TV and it streams shit.
Right.
So, yeah. So
I wouldn't have any use for it anyway. I can't see too many people buying it, you know, unless you got different rooms.
Some people buying it for different rooms. There's people that have like a bunch of TVs for some reason in their house. It's crazy.
Yeah, maybe you want to play your Xbox on a different TV or something like that. You know, it would be
or
good
stream
for
a
that
movie or stream something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. You find a use for it, some kind of use. Yeah. And it seems like the Scorpio can run 4K Universal Windows platforms PC games natively on the system. So if a game is made 4K for PC, it can run 4K on the Scorpio, native 4K. Not the fake 4K, the real 4K. I'm just tired of hearing 4K, man.
Yeah, it'll be around for a while.
You're gonna hear so much more about it.
It reminds me so much of 1080p.
Yep.
From 2 or 3 years ago when the Xbox One launched
and when you finally get used to 4K, they're gonna start talking about 8K.
Yeah, 8K or 6K or 10K or something K.
Yeah.
Or 4K, 4HDK or some bullshit they'll come up with.
4KS, 4KP,
4KX.
There you go.
4KD.
That's the newest and the latest.
4DK.
Shell out your money.
Oh man, that's all I have for news, guys. Just one real quick article that I have here. It seems like police are starting to use VR headsets as training simulators to help them in different training situations. You know, so that's pretty cool for de-escalation methods, different tactics. You know, how to approach people. You know, when people are acting kind of weird, what to do. So it's a VR, thing that we're seeing being deployed as a workplace thing. Which is, I feel HoloLens is going to be like that a lot. Where people are going to be using HoloLens to train cops or, train doctors or train electricians and train, a bunch of different things you can train with. If you're using augmented reality, man, you could learn how to do plenty of things. So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of where VR is going to end up just staying at. It's a business thing. It's not going to be
Right.
as much as we want it to be a gaming thing, I think it's going to die out very quickly, guys. I just think it is. I don't think that
I agree with you, Jesus. I totally agree.
VR. I don't think VR has the legs to stay. I mean, if it would have, I think Sony would have already came out and said, "Hey, look, we sold so many units of these already," and they haven't even came out and said a word. Oh yeah, it's selling ahead of its scheduled, projected whatever. Yeah, you can lie and say that. Xbox could be losing and they could lie and say, "Oh yeah, we're ahead, every fucking week. We're doing very well."
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see after the holidays how it turns out especially for PlayStation. To see what the numbers are.
Definitely.
How many units they sold. They're expensive, so
they're really expensive. I don't see how.
400. That's a lot.
Spending $400 or $500 on that thing.
Yeah. So, the PS4 Pro came out. What's the bundle on that currently priced at with VR?
Is it bundled with VR?
Bundled?
I just think assume it is. I haven't looked.
No, it's not. No, I don't think it is.
Yeah.
You buy it separately. So whatever the PlayStation Pro costs plus whatever PlayStation VR costs.
Yeah, so I guess they won't be bundling those. That'll just show it at that won't be very appealing, especially this time of the year.
Yeah, the PS4 Pro. When did that release? Did it release this week?
Yeah, I think so.
Friday?
Thursday, I think.
Thursday?
Yeah.
You guys know anybody that's getting this thing? I don't see anybody that's getting this.
Nope.
No, just from what I've heard on podcasts. So only
you gotta make sure you have a 4K TV, obviously HDR TV. And make sure that the games that you're using on it actually support the fucking system.
Yeah.
Because not all games actually support the 4K. So yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing, right? How many games are going to support it?
Well, they say, I'm pretty sure once they would release that every game would support it after release. But like that didn't mean that every game that's already out for the system would support it. So for example, like The Last of Us Remastered or Uncharted 4 or Uncharted, the Collector's Edition or God of War Remastered or any of the games that came out before would actually support it. But it looks like a lot of games that are the big games, like The Last of Us Remastered, Uncharted 4.
Those will all be upscaled, right?
Those
right,
are
Ryan?
all working, yeah. They're all supported. I
was going to say all those games will be upscaled, I'm sure. That's something that you would say, right?
Sorry.
All these games for, like what Jesus said for the PS4 Pro. God of War Remastered and Last of Us Remastered.
Oh, yeah.
Right, all these first party titles.
I think it's upscaling. I'm not sure.
So, since it's not native 4K, like the Xbox One is.
The Xbox One S doesn't run native 4K either. It upscales. It runs. It's 4K. It does 4K streaming and has a 4K 4K Blu-ray player in it, but the games aren't like the games are upscaled. They're not running native. On Scorpio, they're supposed to run native.
Yeah. Well, what about Forza Horizon 3? I thought that was.
That has HDR capabilities, which
Oh.
if your TV has HDR, it'll take advantage of.
Okay. See, now I'm confused. Okay. I don't know,
Guys,
I'll probably get my 4K TV, like I said, in probably January, February.
guys, let's move on to community questions. I'm getting tired here.
Let's do it. What do we
Let's
got?
do it. We got a few questions.
Got some on Twitter and Facebook.
That's right. We'll start off with Twitter, since Twitter we have one question. From Jonathan Pinpoint Red. He asked, @_horrible gamers, question for you guys. What's going to be your game of the year in 2035? I'm going to tell you, it's going to be Battlefield 25.
Mine'll be Call of Duty 45.
Battlefield 25 Remastered Edition.
In 2035, mine will be Borderlands 5.
Oh my god. Is that how often they release them? Oh man.
The Last Guardian 2.
Yeah, good one.
Oh man. I don't know. Yeah, The Last Guardian 2 or Battlefield 25 Remastered Edition or Call of Duty 45 Super Advanced Turtle Warfare.
Turtle Warfare.
Ultra Extra Organic Warfare.
Organic GMO Free Warfare. I don't
Lay
know,
it
man.
on your face.
I wonder what kind of games we'll have, man. It would be kind of crazy to see
Must be walk around in helmets in 2035. Right?
something like that. I'm assuming it has to be something like that, right?
In 2035, the game of the year will be Trump Assassination Simulator.
Oh man, don't say that. You fucking Canadian. Anyways, Robinson Shine asks, backward compatibility for Xbox original games. Will it happen?
There's been chatter about it. I mean, I've heard Phil Spencer say that he would like to have it happen. Doesn't mean it's going to, but who knows? I could see it happening.
Yeah,
but like I think they're gonna try and resell it to you. You know what I mean? Like if you own it, it's not gonna work. The discs aren't gonna work. There's a proprietary software thing
where digital only works.
Yeah.
You know?
So and back then there wasn't digital sales. You couldn't buy the games digitally.
Yeah, so you have to fucking pay
That's
them.
That's before Xbox Live
and
Arcade
even.
You know.
And they'll probably sell them maybe $5-10 for the really popular ones, but don't say that they'll sell them more than $10 on digital.
Or maybe they start giving them away as games with gold games. You get
there we go. Then
an Xbox original game, you get an
good.
Xbox 360 game, and you get an Xbox One game every month.
That would be pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
But I don't know if I see it happening anytime soon. They got a lot of things to fix, man. They got a lot of things to work on at the moment.
Guys, have you had any problems since you got your update for this newest
today, man?
Update?
My network is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Like my internet on my Xbox, it's like I think my Xbox is dying. It just doesn't want the internet. I don't know what's wrong with it, man, but it's horrible. Like I couldn't connect to my party. I was kicked out of the party all the time. Even though my NAT said open, it said, "Oh, everything's fine. Xbox Live is fine. Everything's fine." My Xbox was having issues today connecting to the internet. I don't know if it was just my Xbox or if it was the actual internet. I don't know what it was. I just kind of hope it was Xbox Live. I don't want my Xbox to die, man.
It probably was
'Cause if
Xbox Live. I've been having issues too, man.
Because if my Xbox dies now, I'm probably not gonna replace it.
No?
Well, no, who am I kidding? I probably will replace it, but I don't want
Trade
to
it in and
replace
get
it.
an S.
I should. Nah, like that. I don't have a four. I don't need a 4K TV, but I don't have a 4K TV.
But you're gonna get
Then
a
I
4K
want-
TV eventually, so
Then
you might
I
as well
want
buy
to get
an
a
S.
4K TV. So, well, fuck you, Ryan. I'm just spending too much money on dumb shit like that. No, dude.
Black
I'd rather
Friday's
just-
coming.
Yay.
You know, actually, I see a lot of those TVs on Black Friday, guys. This is a quick PSA for the listeners. They're going to be shopping on Black Friday. I don't shop on Black Friday because it's fucking crazy, and I don't want to die. I don't want to die for a $20 TV. But if you want to go out there and get killed for a $20 TV, there's a lot of 4K TVs being advertised. I've seen them everywhere. Best Buy has them, a shitload of them. Walmart has a shitload of them. Kmart has them. All the big stores have them, basically. And they're even selling these, like, 47-inch TVs for, like, $150, and they're advertised to be 4K, whatever. All I'm going to say is, look at the refresh rate on the TV.
Yeah.
And the input lag. If it's 60 hertz, do not fucking buy that thing, dude. Don't buy it.
Yeah.
Because your input lag will be too fucking high. Like, you will notice your games are going to, like, lag a little bit. Even if it's like a millisecond, you're going to notice it when you're playing, like, a first-person shooter online. You will notice that your trigger, you'll be moving the screen and it'll be, like, twitching. Like, it'll be kind of delayed the way it moves, you know?
You're right.
So you gotta watch out for the refresh rates. Not saying all cheap TVs are bad, because obviously they're not. I mean, there's some TVs that are really cheap that'll probably last you forever. It'll probably last you longer than a Samsung would or a Sony would. But look at the specs and make sure you're reading everything on the TV correctly. Because a lot of those 4K TVs that are cheap, they're not gonna have the HDR. They're not gonna have all that stuff that, you know, a lot of these new systems require, these games require, or whatever. It's up to you.
I agree. Like, Ryan, I had that 144 hertz monitor. Isn't that what Jesus is talking about? Because I want to say just my LG TV is 60. Yeah, there's a few
It's
games
1080, right? Yeah, it's probably 60.
Yeah. Because I have a few
know
games that
my 4K is 120 and my 1080 is 60. So
When I bought my TV, it's a 1080, but I made sure that it had 120 hertz refresh. Because I told the guy I don't want that fucking input lag. I know it's there, dude.
Yep.
Even though you're telling me it's not, you know, it's not really noticeable in some games, but in some games it is completely noticeable, and it's annoying.
Yeah, like when I played Just Cause 3, it's noticeable.
the TV I have is 60 hertz, but it's decent. I don't like it. I don't get a lot of input lag off of it. Like, I checked it though. It was one of the lower 1080 TVs at 60 hertz for lag, right?
Yeah.
When I bought it, but 120 wasn't. When I bought that TV, 120 was like the new thing. You know what I mean?
It wasn't like a standard yet. Yeah.
So.
But like, you know, a lot of the people, like I'm saying, you're just gonna see that big 4K stamp on top of that box.
Yeah, and go.
Oh yeah.
But you know what, though, Jesus? To be honest with you,
$125.
Those people aren't gonna care. It's people.
They might though, man. I just don't want the listeners.
No.
to get
I'm saying
bad.
it's people that are gamers that are looking for a TV are gonna be disappointed. But your average Joe that picks up that TV is going to take it home and go, wow, this looks really nice. You know what I mean? Because they're not playing games on it and stuff. But a movie's still going to look beautiful on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're watching football and movies.
Because the input lag doesn't matter with that. That's basically how long it takes you to hit the button on the remote and your TV to fucking react to it. You know? That's all the refresh rate really does for... Well, not the refresh rate, just the milliseconds, you know.
Yeah, I'm Yeah, I just seen a lot of TVs, dude, on sale. There's fucking lots of them, but there's really good ones as well. There's Samsung TVs that are gonna go on sale for like $500.
Yeah.
But even those, I still recommend that you check the fucking specs.
Yeah, always look up what your TV.
And the thing
what
is,
you're
it's gonna
buying.
be hard. It's gonna be hard to do that when you're there in the store surrounded by 3,000 people, and they're trying to grab the same TV you're trying to grab, and you finally look up the specs. Just make sure before you go to the stores, know what store you're going to go to. Look what sales they have going on. Look what TVs they have on sale.
Do your research.
Do your research, and then go in there and grab the one you want. Just grab it. Like, all right, I researched this one. I know it's this one.
Grab it, punch a little kid in the face, and run to the register.
Drop kick a few kids on the way to the fucking register. And
step on small ladies.
Pull out your gun, shoot it in the air a few times, and walk out of there.
Merc.
That's right.
Robinson Chatting, guys, ask another question. Will the Nintendo Switch be a flop, or does Nintendo have something else planned beyond it? Well, Robinson, Rob,
Rob,
Nintendo,
Regular Rob podcast.
Switch, I don't think it'll be a flop.
I don't think it's gonna flop. Nintendo's got enough people to support them.
Mm-hmm.
As long as they put the games out. As long as they put the games out.
They're already on the right track.
If they launch with a Mario, a Zelda, and like a Smash Brothers and a Mario Kart, man, they would kill.
And Skyrim, if they put Skyrim on there, remastered.
I don't think anyone Nintendo-wise gives a rat's ass about Skyrim, to be honest with you.
No.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying if they put that out there as
just
well.
Their audience in particular.
Right.
But this system to capture the gamers on PlayStation and Xbox, to capture that target, that market, that demographic of people,
they need third-party support.
You want to have third-party support, and I do not think Nintendo has been able to establish a good relationship with third-party studios with their last two consoles. So what's going to take for this system to get third-party support to come to it? I just don't see what they could do. I don't know, man.
I still don't think it'll flop. It's.
I don't think it'll flop, but their last two systems haven't shown support from third parties at all. The only reason the Wii got third-party support,
the Wii got a lot of third-party.
Yeah, but that's because they had fucking 80 million units sold within like 2 years. I mean, it was ridiculous how many units they sold in 2 years.
It was mostly shovelware.
Crazy.
Yeah,
but it was mostly like shit games. Like Guitar Hero was releasing, but Guitar Hero can release on fucking PlayStation too. So we'll see.
Actually,
what happens.
Guitar Hero was really good on the Wii because there was really low input lag for that guitar. The Wii mode apparently was really good for that.
Yeah, I remember seeing those on store shelves with the Beatles.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guitar Hero.
No, that was Rock Band. Rock Band was
Beatles Rock Band. Had the Beatles.
I have the John Lennon guitar. Oh God, I don't even know where it is. Oh. Yeah, I have that. I have that John Lennon Beatles guitar for Xbox 360.
Nice. I still have mine.
Guys, and does Nintendo have something else planned beyond it? I think it does have something else planned beyond it. Of course they do. This is fucking Nintendo.
It's Switch VR. I'm telling you, man.
They have shit planned beyond it for fucking decades. Will the day come Nintendo becomes just a publisher like Sega? I don't know. Maybe if they would
have to take some major losses.
This system would have to fail miserably. Like for them to do something like they would have to fucking.
I think like their next 2 or 3 systems would have to fail.
I think even that. I think you're right. I think even if the Switch failed, they would release another system,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't be until that one failed that they would start considering becoming a publisher. Like,
And
oh,
they would continue to release these little mini versions of their consoles to make a shitload of money off of that as well. You
The
know?
mini GameCube, the mini Game Boy Advance,
exactly.
the mini Game Boy Color, fucking all the Game Boys in one Game Boy. We're releasing that next.
No, I think
It'll
they'd
sell
go
on
back
eBay
to-
for $7 million.
We're releasing 20 of them. Good luck finding one. Guys,
Yeah.
Alex Wedling has another question for us. He says, what do you guys plan on getting on Black Friday? I, Alex, plan on getting some fucking sleep, like I told you in the comments. I don't go out on Black Friday, guys. I don't.
Well, Black Friday.
I can tell you I've been out on Black Friday once in my entire life.
Black Friday is much different up here. It's not so crazy. But there's still some good deals. So I usually go and like check out what's out there, but I don't know. I don't really usually pick anything up unless I find like a game or something on sale.
There's
Right.
people I know personally that save up their money for Black Friday.
Oh yeah, I know.
They
It's
like
not as crazy up
shit.
here though, man. Like it's not. We don't get as good of deals as you guys do. You get like a 4K TV for like $150. You know what I mean? Like it's still like you're still spending $500, $600, $700 on a TV that's normally like $14, $15. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of deals you get up here. So I don't. That's my answer pretty much. Is I sometimes go out and look, but I don't really. I don't depend on Black Friday to buy my things usually.
I don't
Deals aren't
either.
good enough for me up here.
No,
Honestly, I can't deal with the fucking people, dude. There's fucking. Remember one time I was at a Black Friday. I was just there because I was there, and we were shopping there, and the guys were at a Walmart. And it's the worst place to be at on a Black Friday is a fucking Walmart. I can tell you that for sure. We were inside a Walmart, and the guys roll out like, you know, because on Black Fridays the Walmart employees just fucking clear out the aisles. And basically just roll out pallets and unwrap them and let the people fight to death for the shit that's on the pallets.
Right.
This guy, I remember watching him. He was rolling out a pallet jack. He walked out there. The fucking thing was wrapped up, and it had the price tag on it. And the price tag said like fucking $10 or $20 or something really cheap. And when he unwrapped that motherfucker, it was like fucking the most ridiculous shit. It was a fucking toaster. A toaster. A fucking toaster. Who the fuck uses a toaster these days? A fucking toaster, guys. I'm not kidding.
I like toasted bread.
And these fucking people were like fighting to death for this shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, what's going on right now? You motherfuckers are about to kill each other over fucking toasters. Like, what the hell, man?
The worst part is most of those people didn't even know what the hell they were running for. They didn't even know
they were
it
just
was a
running.
toaster.
They were just
They were
running
just like,
grab shit and
fucking
put it in their car.
$10, I'm taking it. Wah!
I think that's
crazy.
I think that's the mentality on. You got to go in there with like the mentality of, I have $900 to spend today.
You're a fucking
I'm gonna
Spartan.
$900.
Yeah.
And you have to spend the money in your pocket no matter what happens.
Yeah, like I think that's the mentality you have to go in there with. You have to go in there with the mentality of, okay, my wife let me spend $600 today. I'm going in there and I'm spending $600 today. That's what you got to.
I just say, you know, just put on your riot gear and leave your baby at home.
Go there, drop kicking people, fucking jump kicking and kicking the fucking greeter at the door.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Some people are fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Just bring your mace. You know, just mace everybody. Pepper spray.
You plan on going Black Friday shopping, Gunny?
No, I never go. I'll do Cyber Monday. I'll pick up some games probably Cyber Monday. It's not a huge event, but
Actually, I get on Cyber Monday on Amazon or whatever.
yeah, they have a couple games on Amazon.
Yeah.
You know, those are things you already know about because they'll advertise them.
Yeah.
You know, ahead of time. So
The cool thing is they have those flash shows are pretty cool. They have like those. This hour we're selling this shit for $20. The next hour we're selling something else for $20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a power drill.
$5.
Okay, I don't need that. Keep going.
Look, I need a power drill. $5 ain't nothing. And those are bad fucking things for me, dude. I end up buying shit. I fall
Shit you
into
don't
that.
fucking need, yeah.
Like, why the fuck would I ever need a power drill? I don't know, but I'm buying 2 of those motherfuckers because
power
they're
drill.
$5
You don't.
Yeah. It's a
You never
flash
put
show.
up
We
some
gotta get it.
shelving. You need a power drill.
I guess. It's like, why would I need a fucking shoe protectant? I don't know.
To protect your
just need
shoes, maybe. Just
shoe
saying.
protectant. It's cool. I don't know. What do I need? 5 new bed sheet sets? I don't know. To change my bed sheets every day? I don't know, guys.
You don't have to wash them, Just replace them.
Just the shit I buy, I'll fall into that trap. So I know how it is. People, don't feel bad.
All right,
Alex
guys.
also asked, mouse and keyboard adapters for the PS4 and Xbox One. Is it fair or foul? I think it's fair. I mean, what the fuck?
No, that's foul. Leave that for the PC. We don't need that on consoles.
Yeah. I don't like it, but whatever. I mean, I guess it would stop the.
It would be detected, wouldn't it? I mean, how is it not detected?
I would assume they would have to,
How can you? I mean, I'm pretty sure like a system, like for example, the system that Siege uses, that Fairplay system, would fucking detect that, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
because it would be plugged in unless they're going to make, exclusive wireless mouse and
It'd be
keyboard
like,
for
this
each
motherfucker
console.
this motherfucker's turning way too fast for it to like be a controller.
Yeah.
Let's ban him. They would have to be able to detect how fast you're turning and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. But you know what I find interesting is back in the day, when I was playing Modern Warfare, actually fucking clicked on my mind when I was playing that game. This clicked on my mind. I was playing it, right, and I was playing hardcore team deathmatch, and I was just having memories, on the maps, having flashbacks of the old days, the good old days in 2007, playing Modern Warfare when it first released with my friends. And back in the day, the big thing to have was modded controllers. I don't know if you guys remember this.
Yeah, I remember.
But it was a big thing to have the rapid fire triggers, the hair triggers, the paddles on the back. And I was sitting there thinking, all that shit used to be like bannable. You would get banned for having that. And I was like, and now Microsoft sells the controllers with the paddles on the back and the hair triggers. Like, what the fuck happened? Like,
Right.
before this shit used to get banned, and now they sell you this shit.
Yeah, but they're not rapid fire, and hair precision.
They kind of are.
No. There's
The
no,
Elite
like,
controller-
turbo.
Yeah.
But the Elite controller,
Yeah, there's no turbo.
You can make the trigger shorter and make them so you barely even have to tap them to fucking register a shot.
That's not that much of an advantage, really.
Right. Unless you're a better
You can
player.
switch up the sticks to make them taller, to make you move more precise,
Again, it's
which I do.
Yeah, but there's third
not-
parties that made
The
those. for
paddles on the back, you can use them to switch guns way faster, reload faster. Don't have to remove it.
again
Mac-
though. I mean, that's not like turbo. I can.
That shit
shoot
used to be
59.
banned back in the day, man. Like, I remember that used to be banned. I just thought it was crazy. I don't know. But Steve Morleon has one last question, guys. This is the last big question of the day. The big hitters are in. What do you guys think was the best game for you personally so far this year? Discuss.
So far this year, because I mean, Dead Rising still has to come out, and that could.
Yeah.
But so far, I don't know. What do you guys think?
I'm gonna say, yeah. Because I'm thinking Forza Horizon 3 or Titanfall 2. Because I didn't pick up Gears or Battlefield.
I'm thinking
Only due to financial reasons did I not buy those two.
I'm thinking of all the games that I played this year. Which is not that many, actually, compared to other years.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of if there was anything I played earlier in the year.
I'm thinking Uncharted, man, was one of my... It's a good game to play. It was fun.
Man, I think...
You're calling that as Game of the Year? To Uncharted?
No Man's Sky was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I
don't know if of Uncharted. I don't know. Uncharted was good, man. But Tomb Raider was better.
Yeah. Tomb Raider... Wait. Was Tomb Raider out this year?
No, the remaster. If you want to consider the one coming out for the PlayStation, came out this year.
For PlayStation, right? Yeah, that was out end of last year, right? For Xbox.
Yeah. I don't know what games have come out this year. All I could think of is Battlefield.
Honestly, we shouldn't answer this question because we are going to do a Game of the Year show, right?
There's a lot of games that came out this year, guys, that we still have to play a lot of them, and we still have to get through a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
And there's still coming, man. There's fucking, like I said, Dead Rising 4 is coming this Christmas, this fucking December.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite series. One of them.
The Last Guardian comes out in December.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to play that, though.
Oh, anybody pick up Dishonored 2 here?
I want to, man, but I don't. No. I want to. I don't want to spend $60 on that game.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna be on sale. I know it'll be on sale like in a month. I know it.
Yeah.
Christmas sale, you will see.
At least Black Friday, it'll be on sale. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I want to possibly pick up.
You can pick up fucking No Man's Sky for $15 on Black Friday. You can also pick up one of games that came out earlier this year, like Far Cry Primal. You can pick that up for $15 on Black Friday.
Yeah, that's another one I need to get. See, I haven't played a lot of those single-player games.
What else can you pick up? Battlefield 1 will be $27 at Walmart. Gears of War will be $27 at Walmart.
See, I'm all digital, but then they got all these great disc deals.
Titanfall 2 will be $27 at Walmart. All these games will be $27, a lot of them. What the hell was that?
That was a car.
I was like, what the fuck?
So yeah, I'm gonna go with. So far, I would say Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2. I don't know. So far, I've had a lot of fun with Battlefield 1, so I'm gonna go with that for now. But there's a lot of games to be considered, man. It'll be fun this year to discuss all this shit with you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely.
I'm gonna say. It's still tough, man. I'm trying to figure it out still.
For Eric, it'll be Gears.
Yeah.
No matter what. I know him, yeah, Gears.
Gears was good too, but I don't know.
Eric is having mic
technical
issues,
difficulties.
But he's shaking his head yes.
That's why he's been so quiet. Because I know this whole time we've been talking about this, he's probably been trying to go, Gears of War 4, man! Gears of War 4!
We took Eric's voice away tonight. We took his voice.
We're punishing
love you,
him.
Eric.
I hate you, Eric. But remember, the person that hates you is the only person that sent you a video game.
Yeah. Guys, I have one more question.
Another question?
We'll leave it for next week. Anticipation for next week's show.
No,
No.
Come on. Give me the
Anticipation. No, I'm leaving it for next week, guys.
All right.
Just ask it. We'll answer it next week.
There's a community member that wanted to know why my gamer tag is Jesus Walks Lot.
Oh, yeah.
And no, shut up, Eric. No one's talking to you. You can hear him. He sounds like Kenny. He sounds like
barely.
Yeah, he's like.
It's probably his wires disconnected or something. It's like he has to jiggle it a little bit or something. He's like, he taps his wires like, oh, I had this thing unhooked the whole time. Look, he's checking. Look, he's thinking about it. Oh man. Anyways, guys, you'll find out next week why my gamer tag is Jesus Walks Slow. Like you'll find out why Ryan's gamer tag is Give87777. That makes no fucking sense why he has so many sevens. And why fucking Henley's gamer tag is Gunny Chief, which makes no fucking sense either. Or why Eric's gamer tag is St. Nicholas, because it's fucking crazy. I do not know why St. Nicholas is even a thing. He made up that word. I don't even know if Nicholas is a real word. Is it a real word? I don't know. I think he just made it up. He got high one day and just made that word up.
That was in the second episode, but we could talk about it. He could talk about it again.
That's right.
Yeah, it was early on.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. And if you want to find the community, you can add a Horrible Gamers community on Facebook and or follow our Facebook page, Horrible Gamers Podcasts, or go on the Twitter machines and follow @_Horrible Gamers to follow all of us and blah, 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 all that stuff. Find me, Gamertag, Jesus Walks a Lot, on Xbox Live. On PlayStation Network is GSUS Walks a Lot. And on Facebook, go to facebook.com/Jesus Walks a Lot, and you'll find my profile. That's me. The Jesus. Or you can find me on the Facebook group. It's easier either way. I don't care. Where can we find you, Ryan?
You can find me on Xbox Live, PSN sometimes, and Steam under Gib8777. Oh, also, subscribe to our new YouTube channel.
Oh, yay. Shit, you did. You made one. Oh, yay. I'm going to post videos of myself on there.
I say we should get together. We should try and figure out a night where we can all get together and party up and play a game together and stream it to the YouTube channel.
We should. I suggest Rocket League because it's easy to not concentrate and talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm down with that.
Because other games, just get a little, you get like everybody will just be quiet.
Yeah, right, like, everybody's trying to think.
Yeah, like concentrating
so zoned into the game. Yeah.
I'm down to play some Rocket League. I'm sure Clint would be into that.
Yeah.
I don't know if Eric has Rocket League on Xbox.
Does he?
But if he does, then he would be down with that too. I would assume. Yeah. So stay tuned to the YouTube channel, and hopefully you'll see that soon. We'll
subscribe, people. Yeah. Hopefully we don't get banned in Antarctica again. Andy, where can we find you?
You can find me on Xbox Live and on Steam, PC, Gunny Chief, all one word.
And of course, you can find our friend Eric Smith over at Xbox Live under gamertag
St. Nicholas.
St. Nicholas, all one word. And on PlayStation as Epic Urk. Epic Urk. Yeah, he's giving me sign languages here. Not in his head, yes and no for me. And as Gidget would say. Well, actually, hold on. Our friend Clint couldn't be here today because he's over doing some corn on the cob.
Corn on the con, I think it is.
Cob on the corn.
Con on the
He's doing a corn cob. Something.
That makes no sense.
He's doing a cob of corn. Was what I was trying to say.
Con on the cob.
Is it cob on the con or con on the cob?
It's con.
It's Clint on the cob.
At the COB.
I thought it was COB on the CON.
I don't know. Wherever the hell he is, he's doing his podcasting.
He's doing
thing.
fucking
He's the
something.
podcasting expert.
He's out there promoting Horrible Gamers, I hope.
He's actually doing a panel, guys, so I don't know what the fuck
I
he's
think
doing.
he did it last night.
I think he's doing something. He's drunk and he's messaging us, so
Yeah,
he's
he was
okay.
messaging us all night.
I know. Like, where are you? He's like,
Probably-
"I'm here."
Probably passed out by now.
Yeah.
But guys, I love you guys. Thank you for being on tonight. Yeah, play with us. And as Gidget would say, peace out, Brussels sprouts.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.
123 is done.
Goodbye, y'all.
Good
See
night.
you next week. Next week's show.